We welcome our viewers today, and we are talking about how Zambia can end Cadreism. How Zambia can end Cadreism. Because we have seen that every government that comes in, they have got a problem with Cadreism. But the question is, how can they end that Cadreism? You see, that's the question. How can PF end Cadreism, or how can UPND end Cadreism? You see, that is what we would like to talk about today. And if you are not yet subscribed to the Voice for Zambians, you are missing out a lot. And I would advise you to quickly subscribe and like and share this video, and then also make a comment so that we can see what you think. Because this is an open discussion where everybody has to, every well-meaning Zambian has to chip in something. What you think, how we can solve Zambia's problems. Because it's not enough to just blame politicians. Yes, I know sometimes politicians will make mistakes. Sometimes politicians will become selfish. Sometimes politicians can become dishonest. All that, I'm fully aware of that. But the blame is not going to go to only politicians. We also have to understand our responsibility in order to finish the problem. Yes, politicians have got their part to play, but also ordinary citizens have got their part to play. So we have to fully understand how this thing is, you see. How do we end Cadreism in Zambia? That's a very big question, you see. Now, let me try to explain what is not ending Cadreism before I can suggest what can end Cadreism. What cannot end Cadreism is for the government, through the local government ministry or through any other ministry, deploy police officers, or maybe the Zambia Army or the National Service or any other intelligence or security wing, to come by force with guns or with tear gas and try to spray and try to disperse people. Yeah? Force people to go away and think that, oh, yes, the government has ended Cadreism. Now, before I go any further, let me just try to explain, because when I say Cadreism, some people may think that being a cadre is a sin, or being a cadre is something wrong, or being a cadre is evil. No. The word cadre is an English word. Si word ya Mzambia iyai. Si word ya Chichewa monga ine BAPHIRI pano. Olo si word ya Chilozi. Olo si word ya Chitonga. Olo si word ya Chimambwe. Olo si word ya Chivemba. Ija word ni ya Chizungu. So mukaenda mu dictionary, mu Webster dictionary, muzapeza true meaning of that word. So ife wa Zambia momene tinaitengera, tinaichinja, tiganiza che kuti Cadreism, itanta meaning akuti waja bantu wamene baimirira mu ma bus stations, harassing people, or maybe thieves, or thugs, or people like that. And then we think that is cadre, or that is Cadreism. That's not the way things are. And I don't want to blame anybody. So whoever made people to feel that being a cadre is being a thief, or being a cadre is being a thug, or being a cadre is being a savage, whoever did that, may God forgive him. But guess what? it's not only Zambia that has demonized certain words. For example, here in the United States, they don't want to hear the word social something, or social democrats, or maybe socialism, or anything to do with socialism. So that word, the socialism, has also been demonized here in America. Those people who are real social democrats, right, here they call them progressives, because they are trying to distance themselves from the word social, even from the word liberal, you know. They are just like in Zambia, we have got liberal democrats. Even here they have got what they call the liberal democrats, but they don't want to associate themselves with that word liberal. They would rather call themselves progressives. But it's the same thing. So Zambia, don't blame yourself if you have demonized the word cadre, which is not really what it means according to the way we look at it. So I would like people to understand that. So how do we end Cadreism in Zambia? You see, that is the question we have here. How do we end Cadreism in Zambia? Before we even think of ending Cadreism in Zambia, we have to understand that Zambia is going to need a Zambian solution. What do I mean by Zambian solution? You cannot import some ideas from the West or from the East or from the South, wherever rich countries are. You cannot just import an idea from them and begin to feel that it can work in Zambia. No. That kind of solution cannot work. Zambia is a unique country. Actually, to be honest with you, right? I mean, for the sake of people who don't know Zambia, because there are so many people. You know, when I was in Zambia, I thought that everybody knows Zambia. When I came here, I found out that people will even be scratching their head, asking me, where is Zambia? Where is Zambia? And sometimes I feel so bad that people can ask me such a question. But of course, I cannot show that I feel bad to those people, you know. I'll just act like, oh, Zambia is in the South Central Africa. That's where Zambia is, you know. I'll just put up myself, you understand? Because, you know, you know what I mean, you know. So I'll just put up myself. Zambia is in the South Central Africa, you know. And because of that, I would like to promote my country to the whole world. People must know that there is a country called Zambia. You would be shocked to find out that people will be, where is Zambia, you know? Actually, when we are actually in the Champions League, according to, you know, we are in the Champions League. So Zambia needs a Zambian solution to solve a Zambian problem. That's what it means, you know. How we can end Cadreism is for the government. It doesn't matter which government it is. It could be PF government, it could be UPND government, it could be SP government, it could be PEP government, or EEP government, whatever government it is. If they want to end Cadreism, there is only one solution, only one, you understand? I'm not here to give 10-point plans or to give this plan or that plan or this manifesto or that manifesto. No, 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 no. The solution is very simple, but very complicated to implement it. And I'm going to call this BAPHIRI solution. BAPHIRI solution is a 1-point plan, not a 10-point plan, no. Only 1-point plan. That's a solution to end Cadreism. It is also a solution to end nepotism. It's a solution to end tribalism. It's a solution to unite Zambia. It's a solution to end all these evil devices. Because let me give you an example. An example of corruption. How do you end corruption? Because corruption means that people who are rich today are afraid to be poor tomorrow. And because of that, they will amass themselves a lot of wealth illegally, even the wealth that they cannot even use before they die. You understand? You only about a maximum of about, according to the Bible, you have got a maximum of about 70 years. If you reach 190 years, that's by the grace of God. But okay, let's say for the sake of the discussion, let's say that you reach 100 years. People are amassing wealth that is going to reach 1,000 years, as if they are going to be on earth for 1,000 years. Can you see that? That is what is causing corruption. Fear of poverty. Fear of poverty is causing corruption. So if you are going to solve the problem of corruption, you have to deal with the fear of poverty. Because the fear of poverty is the cause, is the root cause of corruption. You understand me? If you want to end Cadreism in Zambia, there is what we call cause-effect analysis. Cause-effect analysis. What does that mean? It means that you are going to study and analyze the root cause of the problem. You are going to study and analyze the root cause of the problem. An example of what I can give is, if you have got a mango tree or an orange tree, and then one day you just wake up in the morning and you go and get a ladder, and then you put it, you stand it on the tree, and you go into the mango tree, you remove all the mangoes, or you remove all the oranges from the tree. And then you step down and you begin to feel that, oh, I have solved the mango problem in Zambia. There are no more mangoes in Zambia. Or there are no more oranges in Zambia. Because I have solved the mango problem, or I've solved the orange problem. You understand? That's what these politicians are telling us. If you don't know, I can tell you this. That's what these politicians are telling us. If they remove symptoms of the problem, to them, they have finished all the problem. You understand? That's not true. You see? That's not true. To finish the problem of mangoes, if you don't like mangoes in Zambia, to finish the problem of mangoes, you have to go deep down the ground and cut all the roots of that tree, because those roots are going down underground to get nutrients, to get water, to get all the necessary food that the mango tree needs in order to produce mangoes. So if you just climb the mango tree and remove all the fruits of the problem, which is a mango tree, then you come back and begin to tell us that, oh, you are a good leader, you have finished the mango problem, or you have finished the kada problem, or you have finished the hunger problem, you have finished the corruption problem. All these things you see, they are symptoms of a problem. So just going straight to the fruit of the problem is not finishing the problem. You have to go to the root of the problem. And that's where BAPHIRI himself, the senior cadre, is coming out. Because I have seen that the word cadre has been demonized in Zambia, and a thief will hide in the name of a cadre. Either UPND cadre or PF cadre or SPA cadre. But actually, he's not even a cadre, he's a thief. Or he's a thug. Or he's harassing people. You understand? That is a police case. But what we are talking about, development, you will need to understand these things. To end the problem of cadreism in Zambia, you have to go to the root cause, which is the stomach. Let me open my belly. The stomach. The stomach needs food. Imimba kuti ikule like this. Ni vakudia vilengesa. Mungena vakudia. So there is no government that can think or feel or claim that they have ended cadreism without filling the stomach of Zambians. That government is lying. Imuma Zambians imwe lekanti kuze mkoni simuziwa bintu vambiri. Don't allow anybody to lie to you that they have finished, they have ended cadreism. No. To end cadreism, you are supposed to fill this stomach of Zambians. That's how you can end cadreism. And me, BAPHIRI, the senior cadre himself, I have got a one-point plan to finish all the cadreism in Zambia. How, BAPHIRI, how can you finish cadreism in Zambia? It's very simple. All these things that you are seeing, these governments that you people, when I say you people, I'm talking to the to my well-loved Zambians, my press singers. You know, I love you. Press singers, I love you. I criticize you not because I hate you. It's because I love you. Okay? I'm even speaking for you. I'm speaking for you, for the government to hear what you feel, because I'm one of you. I first became a cadre myself in 1991. You understand? And this is why people call me senior cadre. It's because I've been a cadre. I've been existing for a while. That's why they have promoted me to the level of senior cadre. You see? To end cadreism in Zambia, which is different from the word cadre. Okay? Let's put those things differently. To end cadreism in Zambia, the government, whichever government is there, is supposed to tap into the energy potential of the youths. Now, when I say energy potential, what do I mean? The youths have got so much strength, they have got so much power. So the government is supposed to think. You understand me? The government is supposed to think, and they can come to me. I have got all the solutions to give them for free. I can tantamika the government, whichever government is there. I can tantamika them and give them solutions for free. I'm not going to charge them because it's tantamene. I have got so much plans. To end cadreism, you need a Zambian solution. Okay? And what does Zambia have to end poverty, or to end hunger, or to end corruption, or to end tribalism, or to end nepotism? What does Zambia have? You have to sit down and analyze what Zambia has. Okay? Now, off my head, I can tell you that Zambia has got minerals. Zambia has got a vast land. Zambia has got energy potential, because over 65% of the population of Zambia are youths who are below 35 years old. You have to look at all those numbers. You cannot just wake up and say, oh, I am forming a government and I'm going to solve these problems. No, without looking at these numbers. No, you can't do that because it can't work. Look at the energy potential. I haven't seen, me, I'm honest. Sometimes I can get into trouble with my close friends or my party, or, I can get in trouble with that. You understand me? Because I'm used to telling the truth. I haven't seen a government that has tapped into the energy potential of the younger generation of Zambians. I haven't seen a government like that. Because I was there when UNIP government was there. You see, what today you are calling Cadreism, in the UNIP government we used to call vigilante. Not vigilante, no. We changed that name. It was called vigilantes. You understand? That was what we call today cadres. In the UNIP government, we used to call mayuthi. That's why sometimes when you read, when you listen to that song, Kaunda tie tilipamozi, mayuthi tie tilipamozi, tiende. Man, you see that song, right? Some people don't even know that song. That song is in my heart. You understand me? Because I love President Kaunda. You see, so what has happened now is that people have just changed the name from youths, mayuthi or vigilantes into cadres. You understand? That's what they have done. And these people who are not there, you see, this is the younger generation of Zambians, the 90s. People who were born in the 90s, you were not there when all these things were done. Listen to us who were there from the 60s. Listen to us. We were there from the 60s. You understand? And President Kaunda was there from the, he was there from the 20s. And he decided that enough is enough in the 50s and began to fight for Zambia. You understand? To end Cadreism, the simple answer is end starvation in the stomach. If you want to end Cadreism, put minimil, put shima in the stomach. That's all. You understand me? That's all. That's how you end Cadreism. That's why BAPHIRI is very simple. Because you see, these people who are educated, they have got a PhD, and they have got all these things. We thank God for you. We thank God for you. You were able to reach all these levels. We thank God for you. But the majority of Zambians, they don't have all those PhDs. Or maybe whatever name you call them, They need a simple solution. And BAPHIRI himself, as one of the cadres since 1991, he has got a one-point plan. And this one-point plan involves a lot of things. I may not explain everything today, but I can just give you a framework of what it involves. BAPHIRI's one-point plan involves how do we remove hunger in the stomach? We remove hunger in the stomach by creating an environment where every Zambian can eat 3 meals a day. Not ya jama 3 meals ya minimum of promising ya campaign. No, I'm not talking about 3 meals a day from campaign. No, that's campaign talk. Campaign talk is like sweet talk. People will say anything to be voted into power. But me, I'm not into all that kind of things. I'm here for real solutions. I'm here for real solutions, you see. So, how do you end Cadreism? To end Cadreism, you must end starvation. You must end hunger. That's how you end Cadreism. And me, I've got a plan to end hunger in Zambia. I have got that plan. I have it. And I'm willing to share for free to any leader who wants to lead Zambia. I am free. And if no leader is found who can lead, who can adopt this plan to end hunger in Zambia, then I'll be forced to live here, to leave the Western world and just come to Zambia and stand for election. Because I have to finish the problem of hunger. I know how to finish the problem of hunger. I have studied these people here. They have finished the problem of hunger. And I have seen all the secrets they have done. I have been here for over 20 years. Okay? I have seen everything they are doing. And I know it can work in Zambia because we have got so much resources. You understand? Here, whether you are working or you are not working, you are entitled to 3 meals a day. I know how they have done that. Okay? So if these leaders, they haven't even lived here for a long time, they just came here and lived here 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and they were getting a doctorate degree, and they came to Zambia and said, oh, we are educated. We are going to end Cadreism. We are going to end We are going to end. No. They are just lying to us. All these. That's why, at first I never understood President Michael Sata. Because he would come out in the open or be in front of the cameras and just claim that, all these educated people are cowards. And that time when he was saying these things, I was like, oh man, the president is so rough. You understand? Oh, he's King Cobra. Oh, he's so rough. You know what? May he so rest in peace. But now that I'm grown up, now that I have seen, I feel the way he used to feel, I understand him. I understand him, you see. I understand him very well. To end Cadreism, you have to end hunger. And to end hunger, you have to establish farming across the whole country. You understand? Farming across the whole country. Now, when I talk about farming, I'm not just talking about regular farming. I'm talking about a well-equipped farming school, whereby you have got irrigation on the farm, you have got animal husbandry, crop husbandry, fish farming. You understand? If you want to understand what I'm talking about fish farming, go to Egypt and find out. I've got a good friend of mine who travels to Egypt most of the times. He's called Edward Ndalama. He's a good friend of mine. You go and ask him and find out how fish farming is done. This is a desert which has got no rain, has got no fertile soil, I've got no minerals, I've got no nothing. The only thing they have is sand. But they have been able to establish a fish farm which is employing thousands of people. And actually, they are even exporting tilapia from Egypt to the United States. Can you see that? That's how you end Cadreism, by providing food. And in Zambia, we have got a very good environment where we can produce enough food, enough animal husbandry, poultry, we can produce crop husbandry, we can produce all these things. We have got enough land, we have got enough capacity to do that. But the problem is that every time there is an initial capital that the government has to pump in, and that's what they are not doing. You see? I can't finish all these things today because there are just too many things. There are just too many things. Because I know that's what a lot of people are saying. Oh, vapiri nivo kuta kwa America huko. So siwazi wa problems yemetili nayo. And that's why wango sawaira na mtima. All those things ni maboza eka. I fully understand how you feel. This is why I'm speaking for you. This is why I'm urging the government to look into your situation. We have got so much energy potential of the youths. When I become a president, the first thing I'll do is to get that energy from the youths and channel it into development. I will pump in some money, some revolving funds, muja markets muja, na fakandrama enough money to act as a revolving fund to finance these small scale businesses. This is what they do here. That's what they do here. Monica, ngati sunalipire kalova yako wakujuva. Maona unkhala na bad credit, what they call bad credit, wakujuva. Ngati walipira kalova wasiriza yonse wasiriza ka business kako kaenda pamwamba, your business is improving, they give you more money and they give you more education for free. You understand? Me pano pamene niliri, I'm going to this free education how to run a business, because ninaona kuti kuma businesses kuli potential yambiri kuchira kusevenzera vantu. So ninachita resign kusevenzera vantu namba kuzisevenzera neka. And now I'm even fighting for a certification. There is a certain certification they call black minority business certification. That's what I'm fighting for. From there, I'm going to be fighting for what they call 8A certification. You know, now some wakada kuja kusoweto market na kulima tawa, they'll be asking, BAPHIRI, what is the minority certification? Minority certification, meaning akuti, ndine black person, but then I need the government to help me so that I can improve my business, because competition, yama contracts, ni oshupa, vantu vambiri vali na ma qualifications, yamenene nilibe. So the government will set up some contracts that they can offer to the small minority businesses. Ukabwera wawina paja manje, uyu improve, uichita improve, ukachita improve manje, uyenda ku what they call 8A. 8A certification, meaning akuti, the government believes that your business has got potential to grow into a corporation or a multinational corporation. Then ukana ma qualifications, yamene uzachita ma benefit paja. So we can do these things in Zambia. Waja wa marketeers, we can give them a 10 million kwacha revolving fund. From there, they can revolve that fund and develop. When walisiziliza kulipira makalova yao yonse, then we can also improve them from there and qualify them to until they reach a stage where they can pay tax. And when they begin to pay tax, the government has got a wider pool to collect money. That's how you develop, that's how you end cadreism. You don't end cadreism by deploying the police officers to remove people from the streets. No. You don't end cadreism like that, you see. Now that our time is gone, but I will continue with this because there's so much that we have learned over the years that we can implement Zambian solution to Zambian problems. Make sure I would like you to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like the video. You also share and let me know what you think. If there's any topic you would like me to talk about, let me know in the comment section, because I leave my email there, but you can also tell me what you want me to cover. But this topic, I haven't finished covering this, you know, so I may have to continue this because I've got so many things that we can do in Zambia. We can implement farming, we can implement, we can tap into the energy of the youths. The youths that are in the rural areas, I've got a plan for them. The youths that are in the towns, I've got a plan for you. The youths that are in the markets and the youths that have got in the bus stations, I have got a plan for you, you know. And it's called BAPHIRI's 1-point plan. Thank you for listening. God bless Zambia. I will see you next week. Bye.